Alrighty, y'all, coming back at you. It seems like the idea of doing some teacher story times is actually pretty popular. Now, before I even start doing those, I do want to point out, again, the insane blending on these pens. I did clean off the light green because it did bleed a little bit, but I didn't notice any problems like that with the orange pens, or with the yellow, or the pink, so it may just be a green exclusive deal. As I keep going, I do want to point something out about teacher story time. A fair amount of teachers, you see them on the news all the time, are just like constantly doing like weird and inappropriate things in their classrooms, and it is so odd to me that people do that. Am I the only one who just gets super concerned whenever I see like posts about teachers like hooking up with students? Like, not just on a that's illegal and terrible and one of the worst things you can do to a person kind of way, which obviously it is. I don't want to diminish the suffering that survivors of assault go through, but I don't understand how someone can look at these students and think, yeah, I'll go for that. Like, I understand that the pathology of a predator means that this person is going for control and has a mental illness and is, like, not at all remotely with it in the brain. But have y'all smelled a ninth grader recently? Like, I love my ninth grade munchkins. They are adorable. I love them so much. They are so sweet. They are so kind. They are caring. A fair amount of them are surprisingly eager to learn, but, like, they smell. And maybe it's just the autism talking, but like, it's not a good smell. I don't understand how someone could possibly walk past one of these high schoolers, smell that, and then think, yeah, I'll double down. Like, I guess the point is that I'm not supposed to understand it, because, you know, not a pedophile, but at the same time, it's still pretty odd to me. As I'm going through and doing the blue gradients here, I'd like to point out that this is the first time in the entire set of markers that I reach a spot where the blending isn't ideal. Like, not how well they blend, because the colors blend really well. They just don't look great next to each other. And that is the first time this has happened in this thing, and it is with the blue markers. Now, admittedly, some of this is probably my fault. I'm not an art teacher. I'm a history teacher. I've subbed for the art classes, and let me tell you, I don't understand anything that's happening in there. Aside from the fact that they like it when I donate extra pens, but that is neither here nor there. The point is that I probably should have planned out my gradient a little bit better. I probably should have, like, tested out how the colors looked with each other and blended into each other before I just started slapping them down on the page, but I've never really been one for thinking and then doing. And side note, the bee wings turned out great. I'm gonna have to give you guys a close-up of them at some point because they turned out really neat. Seeing as we're heading into the last 30-ish seconds of the video, I'd like to take this moment to remind you that I am a small creator and that any kind of purchases from my Amazon storefront do give me a commission, which is super appreciated. Teachers are underpaid, and as always, anything that I don't like enough to keep will get donated to the art classes here. There we go. I am gluing this down now, and I hope you guys enjoyed. There's the finished product, the Chromatek pens. Love them so much.